College Football. I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Wolverines will kick it away to start. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Maryland's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. They're going to have to contend with a group of linebackers, Jesse, who wreak havoc all over the field.
Well, they say speed kills in college football, and I think that's what makes this position group so special. It's really hard to get the ball to the perimeter because of these linebackers and their sideline-to-sideline speed. But, David, in passing situations, they can also blitz and get after your quarterback. What's this offense going to do?
Well, remember in our day, man, like you had hammers, right? They were just big physical guys. Now you've seen the positions switch. The bodies look different. They look more like safeties. And you're right, speed, sideline to sideline, blitzing, so much versatility. Good luck.
Oh, they're after him. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Coaches talk about third downs all the time. They emphasize it in football games, and that's a great start for this defense. They're ready for the pass, nice coverage in the back end. They get the sack, and they set the tone in this football game.
And the Terrapins will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. So Michigan's offense will take the field for the first time. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line. A group of maulers, David, who take pride in what they do.
Man, I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front, the hog mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football where it's up-tempo, spread, air raid. Games are still won and lost, though, in the trenches. And because this is one of the best offensive lines in all of college football, that is a huge advantage this offense takes into each and every game.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let him get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
And the Wolverines line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He's got his man across the middle. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Turning it on. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Terrapins will hustle to the line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking downfield, it's Cherry. Quickly out to the tight end. Really good pickup on second down there. Leaves him with 3rd and 2. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Splits the uprights. Good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. He's got it along the sideline. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
Well, I'll tell you, there are a lot of coordinators out there that would want to set up the shot, especially on the first play of the drive. Maybe run the ball, and then a few plays later, go play action, make it look the same before shooting it downfield. They just did it right away on first down.
Going for it all. He makes a grab. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
You got to love the rhythm this quarterback is in here on this drive, guys. 2 completions. He's seeing the safety rotation that time. Saw the one-on-one matchup he wanted. Took his shot. He is in a groove.
The huge explosive play put him right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. He'll try to slam it in. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense going all in to stop the run. They go right back to their man on 2nd and goal. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The pressure ramps up on 3rd and goal. Marches ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wolverine.
3rd and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Southern Miss is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to see. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Louisiana. We'll keep you updated on things in a game that could alter the balance of power in the Sun Belt. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And I don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Wants to throw. It's Cherry. Pressure coming. He hurls one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Terrapins will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch at the midfield logo. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. So here comes the Michigan offense. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll try the left side. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And how about this? They're going to send the kicker out there to try to put a thunderfoot into one. As someone once said, from way downtown, bang, outside of 60 yards. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Maryland has the ball back in the Terrapin offense ready to go. These two teams feeling each other out a bit, down 10-3 as they open this drive. Hold it, finds his man on the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The give to the single back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on third down. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Terrapins decide to punt it away. Wants to bring it back. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Slithers into space. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He'll throw it. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Behind the chains now on second and long. Trying play action. Firing to the right, complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a third and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Works the middle. Gets away from one, finds room. Touchdown, Michigan! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you had my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. The pull and throw off the RPO. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Dropping back, it's Cherry. There's the pressure. And the quarterback brought up 2 and sacked at the 12. And the Terrapins will bring the punt team onto the field. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. The Terrapins will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Looking to the big tight end. It's complete. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Oh, they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Looking for a man. It's Cherry. Fires to the wideout. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge third down here in the big house. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped right at the 43-yard line. It'll be fourth down. Now to see if they want to spin that wheel of fortune. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down. Still going. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it in their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Looking left. Finds his man. It's Cantrell. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
And the Terrapins want to crank the tempo. The give out of the gun. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. Ball at the 31. Third and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. On the move, he fires. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a catch. Converts on fourth down. Is still on his feet. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On third and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Looking to pass, it's Cherry. Looking for the goal line, and into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Terrapins! lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they close it to 17-10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Southern Miss is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to see. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Louisiana. Obviously,
he's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The option look. He'll pitch it. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. He lost one down the sideline. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Hunt is on its way. Makes the catch at the 30. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. From the gun, running back on the move. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback will keep it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Big noise in the big house with his huge 3rd down play. To the air, it's Cherry. Gets it out fast. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Terrapins will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
Follows a good block there, picks up 3s out to the 9. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. They'll go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Give to the running back. Oh, he's got some space. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
Guys, let's chat about Michigan. Top 5 up to this point is really good. It's staying there as we get closer to the playoff. That becomes a huge challenge.
They just need to focus on winning right now. They're in position as a top 5 team to reach the college football playoff, but you've got to keep winning, and that's got to be the mindset. And coming into today, they have to bring their A game to the field.
And we're still in the middle of the season, so there's so many ways to still make a good impression for this squad, and we still have conference championships for some. We have great matchups that will decide, just like we've seen in past years, right? Comes down the stretch, who's playing the best.
Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run play action. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. used the play fake. Now to throw. Touchdown, Wolverines! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing in the hands because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. From the gun, the ground game. Makes a guy miss and finally brought down at about the 25. And the Terrapins can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Got his man. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Cherry. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back to pass. Rush is on him. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. The Terrapins send out the punt unit. He's got it. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Got his man quickly. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. This guy can throw it. It'll fall incomplete. A little creativity on first down, but it doesn't work. It'll be 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. Shows him the stiff arm. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. The Wolverines come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He slides that just inside the right upright. And now the lead is even bigger.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
He'll return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Ann Arbor. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think his defense has the solution. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas in the booth at Michigan Stadium.
And the Terrapins will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Wolverines with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He'll keep it himself. Sweet cut there. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going for the big play. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Looking to fire. Right on target this time. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Wolverines are on the move. He'll do it himself. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. They'll give it to the back. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a 1st down. Might as well give it to him again.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Under fire. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And everybody knows when you're running that play action, that fake has to be great. Everybody has to bite it for it really to work. Defense didn't bite it, didn't bite the bait, went after the quarterback, got him on the ground.
Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. Absolutely center cut. And now the lead is extended a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Georgia is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turning. These dogs have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they are capable of it again today. They're trailing by 12 to Florida. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage?
Breaks into the open.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Back to the ground with the running back. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. The Terrapins headed quickly to the line. Back to pass, it's Cherry. Here comes the heat. Finds the tight end. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure it to first down. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. Off the play fake on first down. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. He's a one-man wrecking crew on this defensive front. This is the type of performance that can etch you in Wolverine lore forever.
Yeah, and it's a great lore to be etched in. Obviously, year after year, you see so many dominant guys in the trenches, and this is how it's done. You stop the run first, get them in passing situations, pin your ears back, and go put your name in those record books.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Finds his target down the middle. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. Punt is in the air. All the way back to the 15. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time it's second down. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold on.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Wants to fire on second down. Soft spot in the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The give to the tailback. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Quarterback empties his backfield. Going to swing it on second down. Here's the heat. Got rid of it just in time. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Under fire. And the defense backs him up, making the tackle in the backfield. The Wolverines will try to pin them back with the punt. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Here on third down. Back to throw, it's Cherry. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Punt is on its way. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. He'll pull it on the read. Picks up the first down, still moving. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Running game got it done on the last play, and now it's first down. Leaves it with the back. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab. At the 40, there he goes. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. And the Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. Nice move. Creates some space. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. The Wolverines, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Got out of trouble and throws. He's got the tight end. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Wolverines will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They want to flex their muscle. 3 tight ends on the field on 3rd and goal. Surging forward on the sneak. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. So the offense will try to punch it in here on 4th and goal from the 1. Touchdown, Michigan! And the pummeling has started. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
That is why timing is so important in the passing game. That is a critical 4th down. Down near the goal line, everything's going to happen quickly. It's got to be a great route. The quarterback has to get rid of it on time and make an accurate throw. 2 dudes on the exact same page coming up with a massive touchdown down near the goal line on 4th down.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Back to throw, it's Cherry. Quickly complete. He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Back to pass. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make a connection. Couldn't find his man last time. That leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Leaves it with the back. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. Going right to work up top. It's complete to the right. No chance to run, but still a good gain. The Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Running back searching for a hole. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Looking to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. He's looking downfield to throw. Finds his big tight end. The big tight end was fighting for every inch, but he will be stopped short, and it'll be 4th down. Just drives it between the uprights. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. To the air. It's Cherry. He's got him in the flat. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're facing a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Pocket breaking down. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He wants to throw it again. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. On 4th down, going to the air. Makes a catch. 1st down and maybe a lot more. Touchdown, Maryland! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job at getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, the big top 15 battle is underway, and it's been very interesting so far. Georgia is getting throttled right now inside Sanford Stadium, and frankly, it's been that way since the crowd started barking during the opening kick. They're trailing by 15 to Florida. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should see.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Here's the handoff. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. They go to the ground. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. Rides to back and leaves it.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
To the air on 1st down. He'll off one deep down the left side. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. The give to the back. Pick up of 5. It'll be 3rd down and 5. Trying to pick up a 1st down. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Got his man to the left. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Lost to throw on 1st down. Setting up the screen. Oh, what a move.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. He's looking to throw. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. The holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And here's the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Maryland has the ball back in the Terrapin offense ready to go. Looking for a man. It's Cherry. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
And the Terrapins have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Quick strike complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
The Terrapins will punt it away on 4th down. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. He gets it away from his own end zone. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So here comes the Michigan offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Power football with the run. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Number 89 on the field goal.
On the way, and you betcha, a 59-yard field goal. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
Got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.